welcome back to my YouTube channel. I wanted to make a video today about independent contractors and figuring out your rates for your clients. So I get my inspiration for my videos off of a lot of Facebook pages and groups of new trainers who ask a lot of questions, and I try to go off of the most frequently asked questions, and I make videos talking about my experience and what I found works and what doesn't work. So I want to talk about how I came up with my rates and what is really working for me right now versus what I've done in the past and what hasn't worked. So if you've been following my videos for a little bit, I keep talking about my story and where I'm at. So I worked for a big box gym. I was a manager, I was head trainer, and I was a member experience manager. So if you're familiar with that term, you know probably where I'm talking about. So I decided to leave and go back out on my own and start my own business. I've been doing this for 7 years, so I think I finally kind of have the following and the experience and knowledge to go out on my own and make it work this time. I don't want to work for anyone else anymore. I want to do my own thing. So I came up with, my rates have changed all the time in the past because I've always kind of been doing my own training on the side here and there, and my rates have changed a ton since that. So what I do now is I offer my clients a few options. I don't just have one option, but I don't have a ton of options for them. So what I do now is I offer one session, a single session rate, and that's if they want to just pay as they go and they want to pay per session. That is obviously the most expensive option. It's the highest price per session point. So I offer that. Or I offer monthly packages. So they pay for the month and they can either choose once a week, twice a week, or 3 times a week. And the more frequently they train, the more discount they get on price per session. So basically, I just offer the one or the month. Now, I don't offer session packages, so I don't offer a 20 pack of sessions, because what I've found with that is that you'll get a lot of cancellations, and that 20 sessions can drag on for months and months and months. Your clients aren't as accountable, and we all know as trainers, canceling is a big problem for some people. And I found the monthly option keeps people a little more accountable. I'm not one to take sessions away from people and charge them if they can't make it, unless it becomes a huge deal. If it becomes a recurring thing, then I sit down with them and talk to them about what's going on. I try my best to never let clients miss out on a session and pay for a session that they didn't participate in, because it is our job as trainers to make sure that they are exercising and they are reaching their goals. So the monthly option is what all of my clients have been doing, and they've been doing really well so far on not canceling. So that has been great for me and great for my clients. It's a steady flow of income. And I also, the big thing is that I don't make people sign any sort of contract. It's month by month. If they want to do 1 month 3 times a week and the next twice, or one because they're going away, they can fluctuate, they can change that as they go. So I'm going to show you the rates that I charge and kind of break it down for you. I'm going to show you what my clients see, what I send to my clients, and then how it's all broken down. So I also want to talk about choosing the rates, but I'm going to do that at the end of the video. So right now I'm going to show you my kind of menu, what I send to my clients, and how I've come up with that. Okay, so I have a document pulled up right now on my laptop, and this is what I send to my clients. So I have 2 options for my clients. I'm either training at my home. Sorry if my hand's a little shaky. I had a lot of coffee this morning. So they can either come to me, which is more affordable, or I can go to them, which is a little more, not pricey, but it's more per session. So they pay more if they want me to come to them because of travel. And you have to factor in, if you're traveling, you have to factor in, it's not just a 60-minute session, there's travel time too. So if you're traveling back and forth, that's kind of taking away from time you could have with clients. So you have to factor that in as well. A lot of my clients are at least a 15-minute drive, 15 to sometimes 30-minute drive back and forth each way. So you have to factor that in. So when I send my clients my rates, if they want me to email them or text them, this is what they see. So trainer's location, that's if they come to me. I charge $40 a session. My hand's really shaky. I'm sorry, guys. So I charge $40 a session. And that's if they just want to pay per session, pay as they go. They don't want to commit to any monthly. Or if they want to do the monthly, so they would pay up front for the month at their first session, one time a week is $140 a month, and that's 4 sessions. So if they can't work out a week, they just have to get in the 4 sessions. And that's the same with all the monthly packages. It breaks down to 1, 2, or 3 times a week, but essentially they're paying for 12 sessions that they have to use in the month. And if they don't, then they have to restart every 4 weeks. So trainer's location, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times a week, that's what they see, that's the price point. The in-home training, again, like I said, is a little more pricey. I kind of add $5 onto the session and it goes from there. So if I go to their home, it's $45 a single session, or once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. You can see the prices there. And then at the bottom, I just say I don't make them sign any contracts. They don't have to commit to multiple months. They just go 1 month at a time, and they can change if they need to. And then the sessions are to be used in a 1-month time frame for monthly packages. And that is great for the clients because they know they have to get these sessions in. They're not canceling. If they do have to cancel, then we just try to get those sessions in the 1 month. Now, I am flexible, but I don't tell my clients that if something happens, I am of course flexible, but I don't put that out there for them because sometimes people will use excuses to not work out, and I think we all know that. So this is what my clients see. And then under here, if you could see this, I broke it down for you guys to see how I got to my prices. So I'm gonna use my client's home price point for my example. So the base session is $45. If they wanna do once a week, they wanna commit to the month, then I lower that session to $40 a session. So they're getting a discount because they are committing to a monthly package. So 1 time a week, they get 4 sessions at $40 a session, which is $160. If they choose twice a week, they get an even bigger discount at $38 a session. So 8 sessions would be $304 for the month. And then, here we go, that one on the second page. 3 times a week is the biggest discount they can get. It comes down to $36 a session. They're paying for the month, they get 12 sessions, and it's $432. Okay, so now I want to talk a little bit about how I got my rates, and I figured out the hourly session rate to charge. So we all do know that it goes by area. You have to have a good idea of what other trainers or other gyms in your area are charging for training. So for an example, my area, I think the highest session price of personal training is around $65 a session for an hour. And then the lowest is around $40 a session. So I wanted to be competitive and fair, but I also wanted to factor in what I'm going to be making and what I'm used to making. So at my old training job in a big box gym, I was getting $20 per session. So as long as I could make a little more than that, I tried to factor in, it goes off of your bills too. So it goes off of how much money do you need to survive, and how many clients do you have, and how many clients do you think you're gonna get? How many clients do you need to live your life comfortably and support yourself? So even though I'm charging more towards the lower end of personal training, the good thing about going to clients' homes or having them come to me is that I get to keep all of that money. I am not splitting it with a gym. I am not paying rent, nothing like that. So I'm still making more. Even if I worked at that gym that charged $65 an hour, I would still only be getting half of that. So you can charge, if you're going to people's homes or they're coming directly to you, you can be very competitive and you can still make more money than at these gyms that are charging the higher price points. So that is how I came up with mine. So I kind of went towards the lower end, but since I get to keep all of that, I'm fine with charging that because I'm still making more than I would at gyms that charge more. So that's something to take into consideration. I've worked at a lot of gyms in the area, so I know what gyms are charging. So you might just have to do your research a little bit, however you can find that information out. So I hope this video was helpful. Again, just remember, you don't want too many options for your clients to choose from, but you don't want just one. They need something to look at, to go off of, to compare. And you can take it a step further and you could show the clients the breakdown too. Obviously, it's great to have your clients training multiple times a week. If you have to travel, you could charge a little extra. And the monthly packages are great for your clients, price-wise, accountability-wise. So if you guys have any questions, you need help with anything, you're trying to figure out your rates or the best way to go, please feel free to reach out. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel. You can find me on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. It's Personal Training by Rachel Davis. So if you want to reach out to me directly, please feel free. I hope you found this video useful and you got something out of it. Have a great day, guys, and thanks for watching.